the new British Commonwealth champion, Sam Maxwell. Got a few questions to ask you, but first, how'd you feel?
Unreal. Feels like I'm dreaming still. Been dreaming about this since I was a kid, and I've accomplished something that I've had on my list since I was 11 years old, and it feels unreal. Look at the belt, look at it, gorgeous, and this is mine.
Best bout in boxing?
Yeah, 100%.
So whilst you won't be reading Twitter, you were in the ring, you were doing the fighting. Enzo Macronelli tweeted at one point, you could throw a handful of rice at Ennis Brown and you'd be lucky to land a grain. Yeah. We're gonna have to start calling you Long Grain, aren't we?
Yeah, I landed a load, man. Yeah, I feel like so. But it was exactly what we expected. When I loaded up, I didn't land. When I've just shot it straight, it landed. And I think they were just the telling shots. Like, it depends what the judges were scoring. And I felt like it was a close fight, scrappy fight, but the telling shots were coming from me.
Yeah, watching it ringside, it did feel like an ugly fight at times. I thought the significant blows were yours, the right hand, the straight right hand, you were landing that almost at will at times. But he didn't make it easy. His movement's very tricky. Did you know going into that last round that you were up, or at the end, were you still worried?
Yeah, I felt like I was up, but I was getting outworked a bit on the inside, so Steve just said, bully him when you get on the inside, just bully him, push him back. It's going to be scrappy. He's both a bit tired, so you just outwork him in this last two, and I felt that's what I did.
Obviously, like I say, it was scrappy at times. There's a lot of grappling, a lot of wrestling. Yeah. Do you think that was a clash of styles, or was that him instigating those exchanges? It's
a clash of styles, and you can see by that both of us are cut both on both eyes. It's just a southpaw for the orthodox, technical for the awkward. It always going to happen, but yeah, his style is a bit like that anyway. He'd rather be inside, because I was boxing better from that range. I feel he was getting a bit better on the inside, a bit more work, a bit more scrappy work. So yeah, I feel like he was instigating the inside more than me.
Your movement throughout the fight felt more efficient. You were sort of stood and letting him be the hurricane around you. Yeah. Was that, like I say, was that the plan?
Definitely. Like, we know, I couldn't just let him just do it in his own rhythm. I was trying to push him back and force him to do that. So we had to work a little bit more than he was comfortable doing, keep him out of his rhythm. Because once he's in his rhythm, he was in his rhythm a couple of times in a fight where he was just letting 3s, 4s, 5s go, and you don't want him in that. You want him out of that as much as you can. So it was just pushing him back, making him move, making him work, and then trying to tie his legs out.
Press conference the other day, you said British and Commonwealth is part of the dream, but it's not the dream. One of the fighters we mentioned at the press conference is someone that not a lot of people know that Queensberry promote and manage, now the IBF mandatory, Jeremiah Ponce. Is that the sort of fight you'd love to look at now?
Definitely. I've seen this fight with Ritson. I thought he's a phenomenal boxer, similar to my kind of style, but throws a lot of shots, and that's what I'll be aiming for in the future, definitely. IBF mandatory is, isn't he? Yeah, that's definitely a fight I'll be aiming for in the future.
So if you've got that fight, like I say, you'd ultimately become mandatory. Do you feel like now's the time for you to start looking at world level?
Wow, definitely, yeah, 100%. That's what Steve wants. He knows I'm capable of it. I'm 32. I'm at my peak. I'm learning every day with Steve. I'm improving, and I feel like, yeah, I'm ready for that level now. So I'm ready for the step up, and now or never, I'm ready, definitely.
Right, I'm going to let you go. Well done, mate.
Cheers.
New champ.
And the new. Them words, I've been waiting to say them.